Ladies and gentlemen, General Upendra Dwivedi, Param Vishesh Seva Medal, Ati Vishesh Seva Medal, Chief of the Army Staff, the reviewing officer for today's parade.
रक्षा अकादमी 150 कोर्स दीक्षांत समारोह परेड 1250 कैडेट परेड पर परेड निरीक्षण के लिए हाजिर।
The number of our alumni who have been decorated in war is legion. Most of them have had their baptism with fire in the wars since independence. Some where blizzards and snowstorms rule. Some where the wind blows full of sand. Some where the waves hold argument with the sky, and some in the uncharted space above. But like professional soldiers, they were conscious of the results of the profession they had chosen and were conscious of the contribution they were making to safeguard the sovereignty of our nation. In this long march to glory, our alumni have demonstrated exemplary courage and dedication in war and peace. They have defended our borders, kept the territorial waters safe for the nation, and touched its sky with glory. The list of our alumni who have distinguished themselves in war would read like a veritable who's who of Indian heroes. Till date, these heroes have been awarded 3 Param Veer Chakra, 32 Mahavir Chakra, 167 Veer Chakra, 12 Ashok Chakra, 47 Kirti Chakra, and 168 Shaurya Chakra.
There are some whom we always remember with special fondness. Captain Gurbachan Singh Sadaria, 10th Course, Bravo Squadron, 2nd Lieutenant Arun Khetrapal, 38th Course, Foxtrot Squadron, and Captain Manoj Kumar Pandey, 90th Course, Mike Squadron. The spirit of 394 warriors and 5 of those who went missing in action resides in the hut of remembrance behind the Sudan block, which was built brick by brick, stone by stone, with the dedicated toil of the cadets of the 10th to the 17th courses.
The reviewing officer will now review the parade. Leading the lineup is the contingent of Golf Squadron, proudly carrying the Chiefs of Staff banner. The second contingent is of Charlie Squadron. The third contingent is of Romeo Squadron. The fourth contingent is of Kilo Squadron. The fifth contingent is of Delta Squadron. The sixth contingent is of Juliet Squadron. The seventh contingent is of Alpha Squadron. The eighth contingent is of Mike Squadron. The ninth contingent is of Bravo Squadron. The Nishan Tolu proudly carry the President's colors. The 10th contingent is of India Squadron. The 11th contingent is of November Squadron. The 12th contingent is of Lima Squadron. The 13th contingent is of Hunter Squadron. The 14th contingent is of Oscar Squadron. The 15th contingent is of Echo Squadron. The 16th contingent is of Foxtrot Squadron. The 17th contingent is of Quebec Squadron. The 18th contingent is of Panther Squadron.
Concluding the line is the appointments contingent, led by Academy Cadet Adjutant Piyush Rotera. The list of achievements of National Defence Academy alumni is endless. But from gallantry in war, our alumni have displayed exemplary courage and self-sacrifice even while they have been away from the battlefield. The Ashok Chakra, the highest peacetime gallantry award, winners of National Defence Academy are Second Lieutenant P.M. Raman, 6th Course, Alpha Squadron; Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma, 35th Course, Juliet Squadron; Colonel N.J. Nair, 38th Course, India Squadron; Major Sudhir Kumar, 72nd Course, Juliet Squadron; Captain A.S. Jasrotia, 73rd Course, Echo Squadron; Major R.K. June, 78th Course, Kilo Squadron; Second Lieutenant Rakesh Singh, 79th Course, Bravo Squadron; Second Lieutenant Puneet Dutt, 87th Course, Echo Squadron. Major Sandeep Unikrishnan, 94th Course, Oscar Squadron. Major Mohit Sharma, 95th Course, India Squadron. Major D. Raghuraman, 95th Course, November Squadron. Captain Harshan Radhakrishnan, 101st Course, Gold Squadron. And Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla, 108th Course, Hunter Squadron.
The cadets of National Defence Academy follow in the footsteps of some of our illustrious alumni who scaled the highest peaks in the Himalayas, sailed around the world, and also done the country proud on the sports field. Some of those whom we mention with special pride are Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma, Ashok Chakra, the first Indian to enter space. Commander Dilip Dhonde, Shaurya Chakra, the first Indian solo circumnavigator of the globe. Captain H.D. Motewala, who became the first Indian to be awarded the prestigious Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, Dronacharya Award, and the Arjuna Award for yachting. Wing Commander Yashwant Anil Narayan Petkar swam across the English Channel twice, creating national and Asian record.
मेजर अभिजीत सिंह माउंट एवरेस्ट चढ़ने वाले पहले पूर्व एलमनस हैं। अर्जुन पुरस्कार प्राप्त करने वाले कर्नल राज्यवर्धन सिंह राठौर ने एथेंस ओलंपिक 2004 में डबल ट्रैप शूटिंग में रजत पदक प्राप्त किया।
Captain Atul Sinha, Indian Navy, and Lieutenant Commander Farooq Tarapur represented India in yachting and sailing in the 16th Asian Games held in 2010 in China and won the silver medal. Captain Sinha, a Chhatrapati Shivaji Award recipient, also mentored Team Navika Sagar Parikrama and completed the Cape to Rio race in a record time of 20.8 days in 2017.
You can now see the cadets march forward to the martial tune of Kadam Kadam Badhai Ja.
Ladies and gentlemen, the parade is accompanied by flypast. The first flypast was by 3 Chetak helicopters in ensign formation. Captaining the first helicopter was Wing Commander Bhushan S. Rao, and his co-pilot was Flight Lieutenant Nikhil Sai Yadav, 142nd Course, Hunter Squadron. The second helicopter was flown by Wing Commander Pankaj Borkar, 114th Course, Oscar Squadron, and his co-pilot was Lieutenant Commander Amit Sharma. The third helicopter was flown by Wing Commander Chirag Anand, 121st Course, Juliet Squadron, and his co-pilot was Squadron Leader Gaurav Kumar Dev, 128th Course, Mike Squadron. The second flypast will be by 3 Super Dimona aircrafts in 3 Shakti formation. The first aircraft will be flown by Wing Commander Tanwal, 106th Course Hunter Squadron, and his co-pilot will be Squadron Leader Lonkar, 126th Course Lima Squadron. The second aircraft will be captained by Wing Commander R.K. Sharma, and his co-pilot is Wing Commander Manu, 114th Course Juliet Squadron. The third aircraft will be flown by Group Captain Mangesh Sade, 91st Course Charlie Squadron, and his co-pilot is Squadron Leader Abhilash. The third flypast will be by 3 Su-30 aircraft in Rhino formation. Flying the first aircraft will be Group Captain Ronit Banerjee, 110th Course Alpha Squadron, and his co-pilot will be Flight Lieutenant Shubdeep Aulak, 140th Course Oscar Squadron. The second aircraft will be flown by Wing Commander S.B. Rai, 119th Course Kilo Squadron, and his co-pilot will be Squadron Leader Varun Dhaya, 128th Course Hunter Squadron. The third aircraft will be captained by Wing Commander Aniket Patil, 120th Course India Squadron, and his co-pilot will be Flight Lieutenant Thopcham Thompson Methi, 139th Course Mike Squadron. The entire flypast has been coordinated by Squadron Leader Ninad Mahajan, 128th Course Quebec Squadron.
In all nations, martial music has accompanied feats of arms, serving the twofold purpose of inspiring the troops to fight and as a method of conveying orders. It was used in the time of battle as means of exciting that grand passion which the fiercest of nation could not. Playing this inspiring music today, we have 4 bands. These bands are the National Defence Academy Military Band, led by Subedar C. Shankar, the National Defence Academy Pipe and Drums Band, led by Naib Subedar B.M. Kamble, the Naval Military Band, led by Master Chief Petty Officer Pal Raj, the Artillery Center Nasik Band, led by Naib Subedar Manoj Sahu.
देवियों और सजनों, अब सभी से अनुरोध है कि जब निशान टोली निशान के साथ आपके सामने से गुजरे, तब कृपया खड़े हो जाएं तथा जो वर्दी में हैं वे कृपया सैल्यूट कर निशान को सम्मान प्रदान करें। Ladies and gentlemen, when the Nishan Toli passes in front of you, you are requested to rise, and those in uniform will salute as a mark of respect for the President's colors.
Leading the parade is Academy Cadet Captain Mayank Chaudhary, followed by the Cadets of Gold Squadron, proudly carrying the Chief's Staff banner. The contingent is led by Squadron Cadet Captain Ayush Kant Chaube.
Ladies and gentlemen, flying across the parade ground are 3 Super Demona aircraft in 3 Shakti formation.
The contingent of Charlie Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Yagna Bharat Pathak. The contingent of Romeo Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Jatin Singh Bisht. The contingent of Kilo Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Vikrant Dhaka. The contingent of Delta Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Nima Sange Tamang. The contingent of Juliet Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Rohit Kumar. The contingent of Alpha Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Karan Singh Rana. The contingent of Mike Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Dev Vishal Lumba. The contingent of Bravo Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Jatin Panchal. The Nishan Toli, proudly carrying the President's colors.
The contingent of India Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Bhavesh Kumar. The contingent of November Squadron, led by Captain Manas Sharma. The contingent of Lima Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Aditya Pratap Singh. The contingent of Hunter Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Chirag Chaudhary. The contingent of Oscar Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Yadraj Nambiar. The contingent of Echo Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Amit Singh. The contingent of Foxtrot Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Ayushi Patel. The contingent of Quebec Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Sagar Joshi. The contingent of Panther Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Mohammad Wasim. Concluding the lineup is the appointments contingent, led by Academy Cadet Adjutant Piyush Rautela. And finally, Lieutenant Colonel Avinash Pandey, Sena Medal, Adjutant, National Defence Academy, saluting the reviewing officer on his charger, Reliant Robin.
The cadets of this institution have been consistent in making the most of the excellent all-round training facilities available at the academy. One important aspect of training in National Defence Academy is the camps they attend during their second, fourth and sixth term. The participation in these camps in the academy prepares them for further military challenges and helps in building an overall sense of camaraderie, bond, team spirit and quick adaptation to unknown and difficult conditions.
Ladies and gentlemen, among various sports events which happened during spring term 26, the inter-squadron basketball competition was won by Foxtrot Squadron. The inter-squadron hockey competition was won by Charlie Squadron. The inter-squadron cross-country competition, which tests the physical and mental endurance of our young cadets, was won by Delta Squadron.
Ladies and gentlemen, the equestrian training team of National Defence Academy has won the General Thimaiya Polo Cup 2026, which was played between the cadets of National Defence Academy and Indian Military Academy at New Delhi on 24th March 2026. The team also won a total of 31 medals in the Delhi Horse Show 2026 held at the same venue, which includes 9 gold, 11 silver and 11 bronze medals. Also, the team secured 6 highly commended positions in various events. A total of 4 blues, 5 half blues and 8 merit cards were awarded to cadets in spring term 2026 on the basis of their exceptional performance in riding.
Ladies and gentlemen, we take immense care at National Defence Academy to ensure the all-round development of our cadets and the various activities directed towards this end. It goes without saying that the primary aim of this institution is to produce military leaders. The results of the training year are seen in the many wars India has fought over the years and the senior appointments achieved by the alumni. The National Defence Academy can take justifiable pride in the fact that its alumni have brought glory to themselves and their alma mater on the battlefield time and again. The number of gallantry awards won by alumni is ample testimony to this fact.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you look to the extreme left, you can see Divisional Cadet Captain Dheeraj Meena from Golf Squadron coming to hand over the Chiefs of Staff banner to Drill Instructor Company Havaldar Major Pradeep Kumar Sahu of 8th Battalion of the Bihar Regiment, who is receiving this on behalf of the Academy, so that it can now be presented to the squadron that has won the championship this term. Earlier, we had the Commandant's banner for the Champion Squadron. The Chiefs of Staff banner was instituted during autumn term 1980. Bravo Squadron was the first to win it then.
Ladies and gentlemen, on today's parade, we have both female and male cadets as cane pilots. These cadets are Cadet Aditya Jayant Maheskar, Cadet Shubham Singh Mehra, Cadet Sadhak Sakola, Sergeant Bhanu Pratap Singh Rathore, Cadet Khushi Kumari, Cadet Gargi, Sergeant Naveen, and Sergeant Sarthak Raj Patil. The names of the cadets for Table Toli are Cadet Ariman Paintse, Cadet Bharat Singh Rathore, Cadet Abhinandan Gupta, Sergeant Mayank Singh Sajwan, Cadet S.N. Gosavi, and Cadet Rajat Singh.
The reviewing officer will present medals to the award winners in a short while. The President's Gold Medal is awarded to Battalion Cadet Captain Rohit Kajla of India Squadron. The President's Silver Medal is awarded to Academy Cadet Adjutant Piyush Rautela of Mike Squadron. The President's Bronze Medal goes to Battalion Cadet Captain Sahil Sharma of Bravo Squadron. Winner of the Chiefs of Staff banner, Charlie Squadron.
The President's Gold, Silver and Bronze medals are awarded to the cadets standing first, second and third in the overall order of merit of the passing out course. The overall order of merit is judged on the basis of the cadets' performance in parameters like academics, outdoor training activities, joint service training, officer-like qualities and specialized service subjects during the course of training at the National Defence Academy.
The Chiefs of Staff banner is awarded to the squadron standing first in the overall championship. The championship is decided on the basis of points gained by the squadron in the various inter-squadron competitions held during the term. The squadron with the highest aggregate is declared the champion squadron.
Squadron Cadet Captain Yagna Bharat Pathak of Charlie Squadron will receive the Chiefs of Staff banner. The pride of these four young men is evident as they march forward to receive their well-deserved awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, a carrier belt is being slung over the shoulder of Squadron Cadet Captain Yagna Bharat Pathak of Charlie Squadron so that he can now receive the coveted Chiefs of Staff banner.
The reviewing officer is now requested to present medals to the award winners and the Chiefs of Staff banner to the champion squadron of this term. The President's Gold Medal is awarded to Battalion Cadet Captain Rohit Kajla of India Squadron. The President's Silver Medal is awarded to Academy Cadet Adjutant Piyush Rautela of Mike Squadron. The President's Bronze Medal goes to Battalion Cadet Captain Sahil Sharma of Bravo Squadron. Winner of the Chiefs of Staff banner, Charlie Squadron. इन कैडेटों ने न केवल अपने स्क्वाड्रन का नाम गौरवान्वित किया है, बल्कि अपने माता पिता का शीर्ष भी गर्व से ऊंचा कर दिया है।
40 स्क्वाड्रन के कैडेटों के लिए भी यह अत्यंत हर्ष व उल्लास का समय है कि उन्होंने पढ़ाई, शारीरिक प्रशिक्षण, खेलकूद व क्वायद जैसी गतिविधियों में अपनी महारत साबित कर चीफ्स ऑफ स्टाफ के प्रतिष्ठित ध्वज को प्राप्त किया है। चैंपियन स्क्वाड्रन होने के कारण 40 स्क्वाड्रन के कैडेट अब दाहिने कंधे पर लैंडयार्ड लगाने के साथ साथ अपने स्क्वाड्रन भवन के आगे 2 समारोहिक तोपें भी रख सकते हैं। साथ ही वे अपने स्क्वाड्रन भवन पर चीफ्स ऑफ स्टाफ के प्रतिष्ठित ध्वज को फहरा भी सकते हैं।
The medal winners are marching back to take their positions. It is indeed a proud moment for them as well as for all those who have been associated with their training here and, of course, for their parents. For the cadets of Charlie Squadron, it is also a special occasion as they have been declared the champion squadron and have received the prestigious Chiefs of Staff banner. The distinction of being the champion squadron entitles the squadron to put up the banner atop the squadron building next term. It also entitles the squadron to display 2 ceremonial guns at the entrance to the squadron, symbolizing their achievement.
It gives the cadets of the squadron the proud privilege of wearing the red-colored lanyard on the right shoulder, unlike the cadets of all the other squadrons who wear it on the left shoulder. It is indeed a rare honor for Charlie Squadron because they've been adjudged the champion squadron. The reviewing officer is requested to kindly address the parade.
Lieutenant General Sandeep Jain, GOC&C Southern Command, Vice Admiral Anil Jaggi, Commandant NDA, proud parents, instructors, distinguished guests, members of the media, cadets on parade, a very good morning and Jai Hind to all of you. Reviewing the passing out parade of the 150th course, today is a poignant and particularly a personal moment for me. More than 42 years ago, I passed out through this very quarterdeck, carrying the pride of what this academy had made me, raring to have a rendezvous with what may lie ahead. Today, as I stand before you at the far end of a life in uniform, preparing to doff mine as you prepare to don yours, I can tell you with certainty what you begins here endures forever. At the outset, My sincere compliments to the parade commander and all of the cadets for the immaculate turnout, soldierly bearing, and an impressive standard of drill. My special compliments to the award winners. Well done and keep it up. Special compliments from a Cheetah Chief to Cheetah Squad for the banner. I also wish to acknowledge 24 cadets from 12 friendly foreign countries passing out today. You came from different soils, but you leave shaped by the same ground and the same values. Carry the bonds formed here, as it is often such ties built long before rank and command quietly sustain peace between nations. Dear officer cadets of the spring term, the world you are stepping into does not pause for introductions. The boundary between competition and conflict has blurred. Threats today do not always arrive in uniform or on a declared front. From contested gray zones to the high velocity warfare, today's security environment demands that those who serve must think sharply as they act. Operation Sindoor demonstrated that and set the benchmark where national will was expressed with precision and resolve, defining how Bharat responds to provocation. That standard now belongs to you to uphold. The integrated response you witnessed in Operation Sindoor was built on exactly the kind of foundation NDA lays down. Jointness, not as a concept studied, but as an instinct lived alongside soldiers of all three services from day one. As our defense services deepen their integrated structures, remember, irrespective of the uniform we wear next, you will serve shoulder to shoulder again, both men and women. What this academy has given you is learning that must never stop. In 4 decades of soldiering, the finest officers I have come across were not those decorated earliest. They were those who remained students longest, who walked into every assignment asking, what must I learn here, rather than what must I prove here? That hunger protected the uniform demands hungry minds. Alongside that hunger, 3 qualities will shape the kind of officer and leader you become: attitude, adaptability, and ability. Remember the sequence. Attitude is your inner anchor. It holds when everything else shifts. Adaptability is not about changing with the wind. It is about holding your course while absorbing the turbulence. And ability goes beyond skill. It is the capacity to inspire confidence, make sound decisions, and stay composed under pressure. Nurture all 3 with discipline, curiosity, and courage. As you prepare to lead soldiers, I leave you with one simple thought. Leadership, when it is real, it is not announced. It is recognized quietly by the soldiers beside you. I have commanded in conditions where no plan survived first contact. What held us together in those moments was not firepower. It was character. Lead so that your soldiers choose to follow, not because they must, but because they trust you. As I look at this parade today, there is one more acknowledgement I wish to make with genuine pride. The female cadets passing out with this course. They stood in every formation, met every standard, and on this parade square today, they are indistinguishable from anyone else. That is exactly the point as in the battles ahead. Grit, tenacity, and resolve, no gender. That is, battle is always gender neutral. I am confident you will serve with distinction in respective services you join. To the families in these stands, your sacrifice is written into every step your son or daughter took on this ground. You held the faith quietly and from a distance through every demanding term. Today belongs to you as much as to them. Be proud as you have every reason to be. To the instructors, staff, and drill ustads, the finest qualities visible on this parade square today bear your fingerprints. Well done. Officer cadets of the 150th course, you leave this parade square not having arrived, but having begun with the words this academy was built upon: Seva Parmo Dharma. service above all. Every difficult question this calling asks of you, every moment where duty and comfort pull in different directions, that is the answer. And it is what you must carry as you begin. Step forward, serve well. The nation expects nothing less. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the president's colors are being carried off the parade ground, you are requested to rise, and those in uniform will salute at the word of command of the Academy Cadet Captain.
The President's Color Award is one of the highest honor that is bestowed upon any military unit. It is also known as Rashtrapati Ka Nishan in Hindi. A special flag known as Nishan is given to the unit as part of the award. The President's Color Award is a prestigious honor awarded by the President, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces of India, to armed forces unit that has rendered exceptional service to the nation. While the practice of carrying colors into the battlefield has stopped, the tradition of receiving, holding, and parading the color continues even today in the armed forces.
कैडेट परेड की समाप्ति के लिए अपना अपना स्थान ले रहे हैं। दीक्षांत समारोह का गौरव व गरिमा से पूर्ण अवसर कैडेटों के 3 वर्ष के कठिन परिश्रम का सबसे महत्वपूर्ण दिन है।
The cadets are now forming up in preparation for the culmination of the parade. The cadets of the passing out course will proceed towards the Antim Pag at the quarterdeck. The Antim Pag is marked at the quarterdeck, which symbolizes the passing out of the cadets of the 150th course. Later, when the band will play the lilting tune of Odd Lang Syne, which will take most of you down the memory lane, the junior cadets will go back to the quartermaster's fort away from you, and the cadets of the passing out course will march towards the quarterdeck. The parade will culminate with cadets of the passing out course and the junior courses forming up and marching slow.
Crossing the threshold of the quarterdeck enables them to join the galaxy of National Defence Academy alumni. This is a day of mixed sentiments. The joy of success and sorrow of separation stand as a testimony to the firm concepts of discipline and determination, which molds them as young leaders.
The Passing Out Parade is a moment of retrospection to see how discipline has shaped our young cadets. Discipline has always been the bedrock of training at the National Defence Academy. As old order changes, yielding place to new, the discipline at the National Defence Academy has been given new directions without changing its basic fabric.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of Odd Lang Syne? These lines are a fitting tribute to the days gone by of lifelong friendships and unbreakable bond between the cadets of the Trial Services established at the National Defence Academy during their years of training. The cadets pass out of National Defence Academy for the second lap of their journey in different academies, but with a deep sense of connection between them, developed at their alma mater.
The junior cadets are now marching back towards the quartermaster's fort, while the cadets of the 150th course march towards the quarterdeck. They will step on the quarterdeck, salute the national flag of the mast, and bid farewell to the academy, their home for the past 3 years.
If you look to the left and to the right of the quarterdeck, you'll see cadets manning the Jacob's ladders on the quarterdeck mast. These cadets belong to the first and second term of the academy. They'll cheer the cadets of the passing out course. There'll be a fly past to honor the success of the passing out course as the cadets approach the quarterdeck. We wish the cadets of the 150th course good fortune and glorious years of service to the nation in keeping up with the highest traditions of the academy and living up to its motto, service for self.
सच है, विपत्ति जब आती है, कायर को ही दहलाती है। सूरमा नहीं विचलित होते, क्षण एक नहीं धीरज खोते। विघ्नों को गले लगाते हैं, कांटों में राह बनाते हैं। शूलों को मुंह लगाते हैं, पर खुद भक्ति पर छाते।
आज 150 कोर्स के कैडेट्स इसी दृढ़ निश्चय व इन्हीं फौलादी इरादों के साथ जीवन के अगले पड़ाव की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं।
It is this discipline and loyalty that the nation is proud of in every warrior, which are painstakingly developed and engraved here at the National Defence Academy.
The National Defence Academy stands for traditions, built over years of experience with excellence through training and hard work. Culture growing out of such traditions has molded every generation of cadets in a unified pattern.
Ladies and gentlemen, in view of the solemnity of the occasion, we request you to remain seated while the passing out course cadets are in the process of taking formal leave of the academy. You are requested to leave the parade ground only after the reviewing officer and other senior dignitaries have departed.
देवलोक सज्जनों, आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि जब पासिंग आउट कोर्स के कैडेट धीरे चाल से क्वार्टर डेक से गुजरे, तब अपना स्थान तब तक न छोड़ें जब तक मुख्य अतिथि प्रस्थान न करें।
Out of the night that covers me, glad as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstances, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeoning of chance, my head is bloody but unbound. Beyond this place, wrath and tears looms but the eye of the shade. And yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
Being an officer means above all being a leader of men. National Defence Academy is the ideal opportunity for young cadets to imbibe important aspects of leadership like courage, stamina, team spirit, physical fitness, mental toughness, the will to win. This value system is very faithfully upheld by all the cadets of the academy. In fact, they tend to develop a motto which says, winning is not everything, it is the only thing.
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and playing you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too less. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by knaves to make it time for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to, broken, and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it in one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, not use the common touch. If the foes, not many friends can hurt you. If all men count with you, but not too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. Which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Ladies and gentlemen, please look ahead. You can see 3 Su-30 aircrafts approaching the quarter deck.
And so we bid adieu to the 150th course, wishing them well in their journey. Ladies and gentlemen, the Academy Cadet Adjutant and the Academy Cadet Captain are now approaching the quarterdeck.
The fragrance in the air of the National Defence Academy is enough to raise a storm of nostalgia in the minds of not only its alumni but also those who've had a sojourn here. The Passing Out Parade is thus not the end, but a beginning.
This is your commentary team signing off. The members of the commentary team are Cadet Khushi Jhangu, Cadet Anshi Singh, Cadet C. Arav, Cadet Bhumika Adhikari, Cadet Mahi Tomar, Cadet Adipatya Siddharth Sharma, Cadet Devika Singh Kantla, Cadet Arush Goswami, Cadet Gauravi Soni, Cadet Trisha Tiwari, Cadet Arnav Kaliraman, Cadet Rishika Singh, Cadet Ravi Ranjan, Cadet Lincoln Bhardwaj, and Lieutenant Indian Navy Shaunak Anand and Squadron Leader Abhinav Sharma. Thank you and Jai Hind.